Hey there, it's Stephanie Shea, Chief Astrologer for janspiller.com with your monthly horoscope. And this one's for you, Aquarius. Much of this month's astrology is going to be in the sign of Gemini, which lends support to Aquarius Sun and Aquarius rising people. This month's new moon on May 11th will be at 21 degrees of Taurus. This is going to square your sun. So this new moon can be an excellent catalyst to get a clean slate on old issues, especially if you were born on or around February 10th of any year, or if you have around 21 degrees Aquarius rising. Squares are known as a more tense aspect in astrology, but when I see a new moon happening at this aspect, it really makes me think you might be getting that push. It could feel like pressure, but it's going to get you to initiate an action that you've needed to do. Now, on May 15th, we'll enter the shadow phase of Mercury retrograde, and Mercury retrograde's official dates will be May 29th to June 22nd. That means the first half of the month is going to be the best time to initiate new agreements and make important connections or decisions. The second half of May will have a slower feel. And we're going to finish out the month with a full moon eclipse. And that could really illuminate your big picture visions. You might feel inspired about a new adventure. But let's back up to the beginning of the month. We've got the sun shining in Taurus through May the 19th. This offers stabilizing energies for activities related to your home or family life. There could be a stubborn energy present that could bring up a stalemate situation if people aren't willing to compromise. So try to keep a flexible attitude during this time. On the 20th, the sun moves into Gemini, and that really supports communications with loved ones. There's going to be a creative vibe prevailing, making the end of the month a really good time to engage in some playful interactions, spending time on an artistic project that has been awaiting your attention. That could definitely occur. You may feel this extra dose of inspiration. And just remember, because we're approaching that Mercury retrograde cycle that begins on May 29th, you can plan ahead and schedule things towards the end of the month, such as research, writing, editing, contemplative practices. It's a good time to scale down your schedule. Try not to pack your calendar for the end of the month and focus on accomplishing tasks on your own. And again, it could really be good for those creative projects that you just need to kind of hole up and complete. Now, Venus will enter Gemini on May the 8th and remain there through June the 1st. So this is a really favorable placement for romance and creative ventures for you. If you are in an existing partnership, you might enjoy some fresh energy and the desire to learn new things with a significant other. And if you're single, it is a good time to meet interesting new people, but you're going to be most supported to keep things light over the next couple of months until we're finished with that Mercury retrograde cycle. Just see how you feel, but definitely have fun. And the May 11th new moon is going to be at 21 degrees of Taurus. You can use the power of this new moon to set intentions related to your home and family life, long-term security, and self-care. It's also a really good new moon to set intentions to increase your determination levels, not quitting when it gets tough. And you can set an intention to attract more reliable people into your life if that's been an issue. So you can see how it's a dynamic new moon for you. And the days between May 11th and May 14th are the best days this month for new beginnings. That's that burst of new moon energy. And we're still outside the shadow phase of Mercury retrograde. So plan for that. We've got that first eclipse of 2021 coming right up on May the 26th. It's a full moon lunar eclipse at 5 degrees Sagittarius. And this full moon eclipse is lighting up your 11th solar house, a big picture, dreams and visions. This is a time to think big and see possibilities that may have been in your blind spot. There's something about these full moon eclipses that reveals something that's been blocked or hidden from us. If you are already pursuing a large goal, you could see some results around this time. It's an excellent time to see where you may have been overly optimistic as well. If you've been working at something and you realize, wow, that was a little too ambitious, great. Now you have the information to adjust your plan, refine your vision, make a more realistic timeline. These types of things can be incredibly useful. And I hope you can use this astrology to your advantage in that way, as well as all of May's astrology. Be safe and be well. I want to let you know if you want to learn more about the eclipses of 2021. There's a video on the channel that I did called Eclipses of 2021. This is just the first of 4 eclipses that we're going to experience this year. So check that out. Have a wonderful month, and I will see you here soon with your horoscope.